Let's see. Just sit like this. Oh, there we go. Hello, Blake. Thanks for redeeming Put on the Hat. Let's see if this works. We're going to actually see if it turned on. That's nothing short of a minor miracle. There we go. How's it going, everybody? Can you hear me? Let's start with that quick question offhand. Hello, Tech. I can be heard. Does it sound like there's stereo water running behind me? That is feeling festive too? Yeah, kind of. I agree. I don't know, check my news. I'm kind of hoping one of my schools cancels school tomorrow because of snow. Hey, Wild West Dan, thanks. Hey, Alex Jag. Did Alex Jag just ask where Cheppy was? Was that the question? Gone. I mean, that kind of ruined it. I was going to say he died eating pizza, but, you know.
Too much cheese.
Ambient water sounds. That's exactly right. Too much cheese, exactly. It was killer cheese today. Hold on, I'm rearranging my screen here. Bear with me. Hopefully the lag doesn't become a thing. We'll have to see what happens. You're surrounded by aquariums, so that makes sense. Here, I'll pop out chat. That'll solve my problem. Yeah, but Cheppy's sitting across from me at the moment. I'll get him on camera at some point. He just pulled out my Steam Deck. I'm not entirely sure why. Dead Cheppy isn't a fun Cheppy. I agree. That would not be good. Could I raise the water a little? You don't have the need to wet yourself yet? Well, this isn't Inspiration Falls, Wild West Dan. We'll be visiting Inspiration Falls, which some people say inspires you to go deeper into the jungle. We'll be visiting that 2 days from now. Hey, Studelberg, how's it going? Hope you had a great holiday season. I saw you a few times on stream this last weekend, or I guess it was the weekend before this weekend now. It's amazing how fast Christmas comes and goes. But caught you on camera. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. So yeah, we have safely arrived to our destination today. We put another 800 miles, maybe 900. I don't know. I lost count. Where were we at the start of today?
Chattanooga.
I mean, we were at Chattanooga when we woke up this morning. Drove all the way here. Got here about an hour and a half later than we thought we would because of traffic. And then we delayed stream because we were hungry. We went and got Giovanni's something pizza, which is like super deep dish pizza. Should keep us fed for like the next month. So I may not need to come home for a while, Alex Jig, because, well, we have enough food. Okay, lots of things decided since I left. Oh, great. Eloise decided to do a room makeover, so you'll probably have to be doing some moving furniture when I return. Okay, I'll come back later then. But don't worry, she's in the saving for the purchase part. Oh, okay, well that's good. Geo-guessing pizza? Yeah, that's pretty... I mean, should I make Cheppy get up and go get it so you guys can see it? I mean, it's good pizza. And the best part about it is, like, half the restaurants in Orlando are, like, full at 7 o'clock at night, and this place was, like, dead. We had to wait 40 minutes for our food because it takes forever to cook good pizza. But, you know, it's worth the price. And, like I said, we're well fed now for the rest of the week if we need to be. And we've been trying to figure out what we're going to do tomorrow with regards to the parks. In theory, we're doing Epcot and Hollywood Studios. Hey, we've got the name of it now. It's Giro. How do you pronounce Gior? Geo. Here, we'll just show them, and they can learn to pronounce it. See, and here's Cheppy too. He's not the pizza delivery guy. I mean, he kind of is. So there's the Giordano's pizza. And can I do you 2 favors while I'm there? We can try Wild West Dan. You have to understand, though, I just got to warn you, Cheppy's trying to kill me at these parks. So there is that. But yes, the train and Phantasmic, we will be doing those things. But they're tilt further. Don't fall off the pizza box. See, look at that. Look at that pizza. If I was using the iPhone to stream, I mean that's, and we only ate that much of it, so that's
Not
good.
even half.
Not even half. Are you avoiding being on stream?
No?
See, you gotta
I just
stay.
don't want to stand in here.
I'll stand over here. There goes Cheppy. There, and he walks off the other end of the camera. I don't know. I'll give him back the pizza. Don't eat all of that tonight. You'll be sick tomorrow.
Probably.
Don't skip on the sauce. Oh yeah, no, it's good pizza, man. And the mozzarella, you know, you pull it off the pan and it stretches out like 15 feet. Cheppy didn't know what to do. He was like, "How am I supposed to take this and eat it?" And we had to cut it with the blade thingy. But and Amber, you'll be happy to hear the peanut butter and the Parmesan survived. It was still here. The water survived. My cup is still here. My hot tub cup. So we'll pour some Pepsi here. Beverage of choice. Oh my gosh, I'm already empty. You tried Wendy's Italian cheese sticks? That's a thing? Wait, Italian cheese stick sandwich. That's even weirder. There we go. Yeah, so tomorrow we set our alarms for 6:58. That's hard to stomach at the moment. No, 6:58. We try to book Guardians of the Galaxy. Then we're heading to Epcot. Actually, no. Then we're technically heading to Hollywood Studios. Don't let me forget that tomorrow.
We're going to go to Hollywood Studios first.
Yep. We're gonna go to Hollywood Studios. Hop on the baskets.
Skyliner?
Yeah, Skyliner. The baskets that fly through the air. Want to hear some sad news? What's the sad news now? Is it that the guy from
Hawkeye?
Hawkeye ran his legs over with a snowblower? Eloise's channel was taken down already? For what? What'd she get flagged for? We never should have turned the child thingy. That's. Oh, was she devastated? Scam violation? How would she get a spam scam
I saw
violation?
one video posted, right? Or was there a bunch of them?
She was posting. What do you mean she was posting too many? She can't. She's not supposed to post without me. Was she uploading videos without me? Huh. I'm very confused. Yeah, I hope we get it figured out. That's weird though. She was posting shorts? Oh, Eloise. All videos have to be approved by Dad. Interesting though. One short got 2,400 views. Oh my gosh. Oh. You want those numbers? Yeah. Did she... I wonder if it's because of the Roblox stuff she was talking about. Oh, man. But yeah, she was supposed to run all videos by me first, Alex Jag. And I told her she'd have to wait till I got back to post. But maybe, yeah, maybe she misinterpreted. But, okay. Yeah, that's interesting, though, Wild West End. She's outperforming both of us. Apparently we need to do unboxing videos.
I saw like a Frozen, or was it Frozen? I don't know what it was. Like little blue boxes.
Yep, that was the first video or whatever. But what can you do? So how's everybody else's day been? I like, yeah. Was her drawing a house? Funny. Your Extra Life balloon campaign, nice. It is a new year, isn't it, Wild West? And what's your official goal this year? It's like a clicking noise over here. Did you hear that too?
I heard one click.
Thought it was this, but that doesn't make any sense. Who knows? Did you get the Steam Deck booted?
I
Password?
did, if there was a password.
You probably could have guessed it.
I probably could have guessed it, but I don't know that one very well.
I'm not sure I know it.
I saw the hint.
Oh. See if we can make it. Oh, GP, don't scare me like that. There's a pool behind me. How's it going, by the way? 10,000, nice. Corporate sponsors, too. The screen is nicer than I remember it.
So does this work with your hat right now? Or what will it do?
We might be able to make it work with the hat. Let's see. Light blue. The last time I tried to do this, it wasn't working quite right, but we'll see. You guys trying to get that fancy sword or whatever in Terraria tonight? Yeah, it already disconnects. For some reason, the Bluetooth keeps disconnecting like immediately, and then I can't reconnect to it anymore. So it's like stuck in this pattern at the moment. We might be able to fix
You have
that,
to
but
power cycle the hat to...
and even then, it works for like 2 minutes. It's weird. Bluetooth is hard, you guys.
Is it BLE? Right?
The hat?
The
Power over Ethernet?
BLE.
BLE, yeah, Bluetooth Low Energy. Yeah,
Yeah, BLE.
Yes, this is a Power over Ethernet hat, you guys.
With my experience from BLE devices, they have like a fast advertising mode. Like once they're connected, they should stay connected.
Yeah, you'd think that. It doesn't behave the way it's supposed to. Oh, interesting. There you go. Just be careful if you launch the OBS. You might inadvertently override me if you're not careful. It's okay though. I think everyone who wants it has it. The new sword? I got an extra different sword thing today if you were looking at Discord. Nice. I have not been watching Discord today. So I'm going to come back and you all will be super overpowered with the endgame sword. That's cool though. We were going to do some coding hacking tonight, but I don't know. Every time I keep thinking about doing something, I feel like I should just not do something.
Do you have the energy for it?
I got Pepsi. Who needs energy when you have Pepsi? But did it show the hat number in microscopic text there in the top right corner or in the corner of the screen? I wasn't paying attention. I assume all my stuff at home is still working the way it's supposed to. But I can't believe it's only 8:30.
I thought it was 1:30 a.m.
No, the Steam Deck thinks it's 1:30. It's even later. What's its battery at?
35%.
I should probably charge it tonight.
I gotta say, this is pretty cool. Although, the touch seems to freeze randomly.
Yeah, I don't have the drivers quite right or something. If you want to play around with it and see if you can get Steam to behave properly, but as soon as you log into Steam, all sorts of weird things happen.
Interesting.
The last thing that I had working right on the Steam Deck was Fall Guys. 160p because of the buffer. The stream's not doing anything abnormal, right? Am I coming through okay? I guess this is a double hop stream or whatever. I assume I can see myself, so I assume I'm doing okay. Yo, fourth. We saw a sign that said 4 wins today, or was that yesterday?
I think that was yesterday in
Yesterday.
County.
Maybe.
Cornland?
Cornland. What else did we see today? We saw a tower.
Yeah,
that was just there. We saw yesterday. I didn't mention this was after stream. We saw.
Buc-ee's.
Oh, we saw Buc-ee's today. Worst advice ever. If you guys don't know what a Buc-ee's is, it's a gas station. There's a few of them down here. They're like a gas station, a Walmart. I don't know what else. A Disney park bathroom. And
a smoke house.
Smokehouse, yeah, probably, and a smokehouse. That's probably a fair way to say it. And this place, I wouldn't necessarily call it huge. For a gas station, it's huge. It's not.
Yeah,
it's not
overly big.
Yeah, it's not super large than compared to a Walmart. It's probably slightly smaller still. In fact,
smaller than Target.
Yeah.
Maybe was it CVS or Walgreens?
Yeah, I bet it's a little bigger than that.
A little bigger than that too.
And they had, I don't know, 40 gas pumps, 50 gas pumps. That
They
was
were all too deep.
They were all too deep, and the row was
3 bays.
and it's got to be at least 30 long.
Yeah, I think there's more.
Very-
Probably over 100.
And here's the part about it that was crazy. We stopped there primarily to get gas. We left there without getting gas. Because every one of those pumps were full. I don't know that I've ever seen giraffes fighting intently, GP. I've seen them running around at Animal Kingdom and stuff. We'll see them in 2 mornings.
I've seen them whip their heads at each other.
Yeah, whip their heads. But they, I don't know. So here's my advice. If you're looking to get to your destination as quickly as humanly possible, Buc-ee's is not where you should go for gas. So there's my my educational lesson of the day. Now, if you're looking to play a prank on somebody and you want to slow their trip down, tell them that the fastest place to go is Buc-ee's. But they did have I don't know. I'll show you some photos. You guys want some photos from the day? Here. There's a picture of our pizza before we devoured it. Nice, beautiful deep dish pizza. Oh, I will say this though. Buc-ee's did have this perk. Here you go. I'll put this one in Discord later.
Is it the Dots pretzels?
Yeah, they had all four. They didn't have the temporary flavor of Dots, but they had all four other flavors of Dots pretzels, and multiple sizes of the original. So plenty of Dots. No holiday Dots though, which was a little sad. But it was good. And if you look really closely, that's Bucky, right next to the Dots pretzels there. But so what are we streaming tomorrow? I don't even know. Tomorrow's not train day.
Oh, you were thinking about the no, what is it? Skyliner?
Oh yeah, we could do the Skyliner between parks. That's not a bad idea. Yeah, I don't think it's working. You don't think I've ever gone through stream without talking about Dots? You know, I have. It has happened.
Probably.
It has happened.
Probably yesterday.
No, I think Dots came up at the beginning of yesterday's episode when somebody asked us if we remembered to pack the Dots.
Oh no, yeah.
And then we didn't. We had forgotten to pack the Dots.
You still haven't tried those other ones. I got those specifically for you.
We'll go get them. We'll commit sacrilege on stream. One of my mods is about to commit sacrilege, everybody. Just for the record. He brought me other flavored pretzels.
I haven't tried them.
He hasn't. Well, I mean, that just means I can like say bad things about them because neither one of us has tried them.
Right. I
What
have
if?
no allegiance to this.
What if they're legitimately better than Dots pretzels?
That's what I was curious.
No, see that could ruin me.
Well, you just don't tell him.
Just don't tell. Just shut the stream off.
Then you just like buy these ones, pour them in a Dots bag.
Okay, so here's what they are, you guys. They're Snyder's of Hanover twisted pretzel sticks. Big flavor, crispy crunch. Set your taste buds spinning.
Spin.
I don't know. I like my taste buds to stay stationary, thank you. They are a light, crispy pretzel with big, craveable flavor. With so many Snyder's of Hanover varieties and flavors to choose from, the only question is, which is your favorite? Tell us at this website here. Where is the photo of Dot? And look at this. They have a big logo specifically to draw attention to, made in a facility that does not process peanuts. So, can I open them? Is that allowed?
Yeah. I guess.
See, now that to me doesn't smell as good as Dots.
No, it's not. It's a lot stronger smell, and it's like not as buttery.
It's almost cheesy.
Is it cheesy? It is. A little
There's
cheesy.
like a hint of like powdered cheese.
I
It's
briefly read the ingredients.
enriched flour. That's the number one ingredient in Dots pretzels too.
Yeah.
Strange
Similar
enough.
already.
Yeah. It has tapioca in it. That's a little weird. Cane sugar.
Sugar. Is a third ingredient?
I can't count. 1,
Well, near the
2,
top.
3, 4, 5, 6. It's number 6 after the tapioca, which is number 5. That is these might be sweet pretzels. What's the flavor supposed to be?
Seasoned.
Seasoned with a buttery blend of spices. Okay, you go first. This is like, you know, you let the mod eat it to make sure it doesn't kill the streamer.
It's not sweet.
It's not sweet.
Maybe a little bit. It kind of reminds me of like some kind of popcorn seasoning.
Oh. Why didn't we eat these in the car?
I don't know. Because they're kind of messy.
Yeah, they're not bad. They're not Dots.
No, they're not Dots. I don't think Dots has to worry.
No, I don't think Dots has to worry. I will say this though. there's a certain quantity of dots that I can eat. I could probably eat more of these. Not because of flavor, but weight. There's like a weightiness to dots. These are a little lighter. I don't know. They're not bad though.
I'm not really a fan of like leaving the powder on the fingers.
Yeah. Dots does that too though,
Yeah.
if you eat enough of them. And yes, GP, the ingredients on any food item in America is the order in which their quantity or amount is
Yeah.
in the product. Now, it's relative. So, being in first position could mean it's, 80% of the product. It could mean it's 20% of the product. But it is the most prevalent ingredient. So, like, for example, in Pepsi, the most prevalent ingredient, it's not just water, it's special water. It's carbonated water.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Number one ingredient in Pepsi, carbonated water. You never would have guessed. Second, high fructose corn syrup.
Yeah, of course.
As it should be.
Now, do you need dried corn to make high fructose corn syrup?
I don't know.
You probably. I have no idea.
Probably doesn't really matter. Yeah, you learn things on this stream, GP. I don't know what, but I'm glad you learned something. But yeah, it is fun to look at products sometimes and see the order that things are in sometimes, the ratios. But that water in the background, I tell you.
That's peaceful.
And we got the crickets too. I was curious about something though. I'm going to tap these microphones and I want you guys to tell me if you hear them. So here's tap 1. Here's tap 2. And here's tap 3.
Yes. Yes, you hear them.
Just all of them. You hear all 3 of them? Right, left, none. Okay, well, we learned. There's a third microphone on this and we're not sure what it does. Entirely. So that's good. It's probably part of the noise cancellation stuff. Hard to say though.
I don't know. I feel like they would want to use the ones built into the ear. Because, like, even from ear to ear, the time delay for noise cancellation.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, there's the keyboard and mouse thingy.
Yeah, I brought it. I tried plugging it into there, but it didn't seem to work.
Into the...
Yeah, into the deck.
Why not? Did it recognize something was plugged in?
No. Did I plug this in something? Do you have to turn this on or something?
No. Why did you plug... Wait, did that have a receiver?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that should have worked. Weird.
Oh well.
Feel like we should open a video game or something. Hey Breach, this is our hot tub stream. Isn't it fun? There's a hot tub behind us.
Am I covering it?
Nah,
Probably.
maybe a little. It's okay. They don't actually need to see the hot tub. They just need to know it's there. That's what make hot tub streams hot tub streams.
We can play on the Switch.
We could play. I don't have a capture card though.
Oh, they can't see, but we can play.
Oh, we could play on this. That's a good point. Open up Mario Kart or something? I mean, did you bring Mario Kart? I don't even...
I might not have Mario Kart.
I didn't bring my Switch. But where am I really? Orlando, Florida at the moment, Breach. This, which way is this way? That way. This corner, not Cheppy, but this corner of the screen is still in beautiful Minnesota. The dark screen. But I'm in Orlando, Florida. Cheppy is too. So this is one of those rare streams that nobody seems to know about that we do from Florida from time to time. Did we all take a New York vacay? No, we didn't go to New York. We so I'll explain.
Is there a certain way you pack this in here?
No, just any way that it doesn't break the device when I close the lid. New Year's vacay. Kind of. My parents have a house in Orlando, which is one of the reasons why I come to Orlando as often as I do. But they only live here from January-ish, like the beginning of January. Cool. To March, the end of March. Whoa. My hat just did something. That was interesting.
Turn the switch on.
I don't think turning the switch on did anything to the hat, but maybe. I wonder if its battery is not fully charged. But they had a pretty good job. They both worked for 3M for a number of years. And to be honest with you, just to come at it from a little different mindset breach, this house they own in Florida is, and we did make it Mongoose, is actually, I don't know that. Here, no, hold on. I got it for you. Just give me a second. Cheppy's asking me for the Wi-Fi password for this place. No, it's right here. It's right here. It's right here. No, I'm serious. It's right here. I think. Midway through the email. What was I saying? Oh, so they live here 3 months out of the year, and the other 9 months it is a vacation rental. Yeah, my hat is doing all sorts of weird things. Keeps rebooting for whatever reason. But it is actually, in the scheme of owning property, like a house or whatever, this house is basically the cheapest form of living that they could have in retirement for those 3 months, right? It ebbs and flows with, tourism, but it basically, the 9 months they're not living here pay for the 3 months they are, if that makes sense. Like it's a pretty sweet deal. So the whole having to make a lot of money to do this is not entirely true. It pays for itself, kind of. You gotta have some. You gotta be able to make the initial investment or whatever, but yes.
Upfront cost?
Oh, yeah, I didn't finish the story, GP. So my parents come down here from January to March. And my dad loves car shows. And a thing about being in the car show community is it helps to have a car. And he, when he's in Minnesota, he's got a car that he takes to car shows, loves showing off, that kind of thing. But when he's down here, he doesn't bring it down with him because, one, it's winter time and it stays in the garage in the winter, but two, he doesn't want to put that kind of mileage on it. But he does have another car that is reasonably fancy and good enough to draw attention to himself, I guess, is probably the best way to say it. I don't know if that's the right way to say it, but it'll draw attention.
It'll draw attention from, normal people.
Yeah, from normal people cars.
But then you go to a car show where every car is like that, then it just kind of
it
just blends in.
It blends in, but it's at least respectable, is probably the best way to say it for a car show. And the last 2 years that they've come down here, he's kind of wished he had brought it down so that he had it to go to the car shows with, so, that kind of thing. And I said to him, the problem is he has to drive the main vehicle, Yeah, I don't know what the hat is doing. Its battery must be running a little low.
The switch controlling it.
Yeah, maybe the Switch's Bluetooth is messing with it somehow. But he wanted it driven down here, and I volunteered to drive it down for him. And we were hoping to drive down together, but they had some things they wanted to do in Minnesota for 2 more days, and then they changed their mind because it snowed, or it is snowing tomorrow. So they ended up leaving today anyway, but we were a day ahead of them at that point. And then, so I brought that one down for him, and I will fly home Thursday. And then, because driving 24 hours is really sucky to do alone, and because Cheppy is my... I'll just say it this way. Cheppy's probably my... You might actually be my favorite person to go to Disney with at this point. I got to think about this.
That's pretty cool. The one time we've done it?
I'm going to call Cheppy my alternate person to go to Disney with for the moment. Maybe not favorite. The big difference is here, Breach, that you should be up there as well. I haven't been here with you yet, Fourth. If you want to come to Disney sometime, say the word. We'll find a way to make it work. Here's the thing about Cheppy, okay? Here's the thing. And why I appreciate him coming to Disney with me as opposed to, say, my actual family. My actual family won't ride things like roller coasters, or the Tower of Terror, or pretty much any of the adult Disney rides, which... It's okay, but the one thing I really hate doing in Disney is riding rides alone, and so I just don't do it. Like, we go to Hollywood Studios, and I don't get on Tower of Terror or the Rock and Roller Coaster because nobody in my family wants to go on it with me. When I bring Cheppy with, it's like I get to do everything I don't normally get to do. In fact, I just realized there's one more thing we need to do, Chep.
Which is?
We gotta go on Splash Mountain. I didn't put Splash Mountain on the list, but we have to put Splash Mountain on the list. Add that one, because it's...
Do we have a list yet?
We kind of do.
Should make one.
Because my wife won't go on Splash Mountain with me. No, Cheppy's not my son. It does make things a little... We were talking about this in the car today. It's a little weird that I'm old and he's young. But it works. I don't know. Yeah.
That's fine.
We have a good time. He tries to kill me is the way it ends up working. He rope drops and stays late. I want to fall asleep because I'm
You
old.
can take a nap in the middle of the park. That's what the little slow rides are for,
Yeah,
right?
take a nap in the middle. Exactly. Oh man.
Okay, what was the most important thing? Was riding the train?
Train is priority 1 for me. Tomorrow it's
Fantasmic.
Fantasmic for you. Getting you to Fantasmic.
I think the last time I saw it, I fell
You fell asleep watching my stream?
asleep.
That's normal. I'm a good sedative.
What? I've seen it in person.
Oh. Okay,
And
fair
I don't
enough.
think I've never seen it in here.
Here, it was California.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Rope drop is the term for the time the park opens, Breach. It means you are there to, well, at Magic Kingdom, you are there proverbially when they lower the rope and let you run into the park. That's rope drop. So, Cheppy makes me go from the time the first park opens to the time the last park closes. And yes, those are different parks with different start times.
Hey, I bought Park Hopper.
Yeah, gotta get your money's worth. So, it is what it is. We almost went to Disney Springs tonight, and that would have been a mistake. Probably. We'd be there till
Past now.
past now. We'd be there past 10, and then we gotta wake up at 6:55. People run into the park every time. Not so much anymore. Disney got smarter and smarter with how to do rope drop, and they don't do it quite the way they used to. There still are some people who run, but you really don't have to for the most part anymore, because it's just not safe. You love the boring tag on the stream? No, yeah, I agree, Mongoose.
Why don't they just not run the
I added that in the
the
Christmas Eve
boats?
stream. Why do they just not run the boats? The ferries?
Yeah,
Oh, that would be bad.
until it opens.
That would be horrible.
Because everyone's packed on the boat?
Yeah, can you imagine 10,000 people waiting?
10,000 people?
Yes. Can you imagine 10,000 people waiting to get across the lake?
I guess it could be bad.
That would
And
be-
there's the monorail anyways.
And there's,
And
well,
walking path.
both. Wild West Dan, this guy's insane. He wants them to hold the ferries and the monorail till the park opens. No.
I was just curious.
No.
I've never seen the crowd there.
I suppose that's true. You haven't.
No.
What time did we leave Magic Kingdom? The last time we were here.
I think we got on the ship as the show was ending. Or like as it was still going on.
The fireworks show?
I think so. No.
No,
maybe
we
not.
had to have
Maybe we
stayed.
stayed later.
Did we stay and sit for like a half hour after the fireworks show?
We did at Epcot.
Oh yeah, at Harmonious. We
Yeah.
stayed. You know why we do that?
To avoid the crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to wait a half hour either way. We might as well do it sitting than standing in a horrible line.
That's fine. I'm fine with that. But I thought I remember watching fireworks from the boat. Or maybe you were talking about it. If you see them, you can tell that they're like way far away or something.
Watching fireworks from the boat. I don't know why we would have left early though. That seems
Yeah,
very
I don't-
weird.
I don't know why we would have left early either. I think that was the last date too.
Maybe we had already watched the fireworks and we wanted to get home. No, that wouldn't make sense. I don't know. I don't know why. I'm not Dan. Wild West Dan is somebody else in chat right now, Breach. Although I don't know that he's in chat anymore. He might have fallen asleep because I'm boring. That's how it works. And you are right, Fourth. It is social experiments at their finest. But no, life sometimes there are some Disney tricks you learn over time coming here that you can make your experience better if you are patient and time things. I didn't say you were Dan either, Mongoose. I'm jumping from person. Never mind. I give up. I'm just going to shine this light in my eyes because the hat is starting to dim. I like how it keeps shutting off and then turning back on.
Hey, maybe now I can change the mode.
I bet I could, but the moment I'd connect, I bet it reboots because its battery's dying. Oh, that's fair. Just a statement out to the VOD. Yeah. Which I do have to do my star date. I was thinking that I might call it Captain's Log. I
That's
came up
pretty good.
at some point during our conversations today. That one came through, or I think it was during Harry Potter today. It's like, oh, I could call it Captain's Log. Dan's far more interesting than all of us, Mongoose. What can I say? That guy's got a cooler hat. I mean,
I don't know if he has a
oh.
cooler one on his wall though.
That's true. Fourth and Cheppy gave me the coolest hat on a wall, so I agree with that sentiment. But
Theoretically, you could put the same processor in that hat. The same.
in this
board.
one,
Yeah.
yeah. You want to? You've got one with you.
No, that's a Pico.
Oh.
The one you have
Oh,
is a
it's
Zero.
Zero.
But hopefully you can get more Zeros now at a little bit higher price.
Soon, if not already. Yeah.
Hopefully soon. Yeah.
No, I've been calling him Cheppy because his screen name is Cheppy44. He's one of the mods. He could probably say hi if he figures out how to turn his phone on. He's got a really cool phone. It's invisible to the naked eye.
one side.
from any side. In fact, the really weird thing is it doesn't even emit light.
The edges it does.
Well, but I mean,
I
like,
think it covers up by the case.
like last night you would like turn on the phone and like look at it, and your face would not illuminate, which I thought was the weirdest thing ever. It has no glow. It might
Not
just be
even
now.
if-
Now I can see it though.
Yeah.
So whatever you did.
I had it on like low brightness.
Oh, that's definitely. Ooh, yeah. Look at. I found Cheppy. He's here. So. But yeah, so we're meeting our stream obligations to keep the streak alive while talking about random things with you guys and drinking Pepsi in a glass covered with cheese.
Is it only cheese? Like that one kind of looks like.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's all cheese.
I thought this one was like some kind of lunch meat. That one and that one.
It's all cheese. Emil's fromage montage.
Is fromage cheese?
I think fromage is like Italian for cheese or something. I don't know. French. It's probably
French.
French for cheese. That would make more sense. Didn't know there was a dark mode on phones too. Oh yeah, definitely. Hey Coyote, welcome on in. Was going to ask if that was wine or Pepsi. It's Pepsi. Here, I'll. Oh my gosh, I killed another can. I gotta stop drinking this stuff tonight, guys.
You're not gonna be able to go to sleep.
Alright, that's a whole different thing. Why cheese? Well, first of all, it's not actually a glass, it's plastic. Second thing, and I'll catch people up on this. So this cup I leave here, specifically for Pepsi, because typically when I come I get a 2 liter. And I buy it at like a gas station or whatever, but it says Epcot International Food and Wine Festival on it or something like that. And at a stream, well, not a stream. They do a food and wine festival, takes place every fall at Epcot. And last year, if you went around, they have a whole bunch of worlds with a whole bunch of food. And if you went to 5 of like 7 of them, I don't exactly remember what, they said they would give you a free gift. And this year's free gift, and it was a little better than this. They gave us the plastic cup with the cheese on the outside, because everything we had to eat was cheese based. Some of it was really good. But it came with a cheesecake flavored ice cream
Oh, inside of it.
inside of it before they gave us the cup. Like, it was in the cup. And it was pretty good. It wasn't strawberry cheesecake, but it was some sort of cheesecake. It was good. I ate it, and then I took the glass home, and now I use it for Pepsi. And it's not a glass, it's plastic. So we're back to that. But
Did you have to like collect like a stamp from each?
yep, they had like a unique stamp at each location. It cost, I think it was like, it actually turned out to be for Disney, it turned out to be a pretty good deal. This is like a $30 plastic cup. In the
If
scheme
you
of,
sell it, or if
no, like for the food.
oh okay.
I paid like $30 for the food. Now I'm hearing clicking. Do you hear the clicking?
I hear crickets.
Do you guys hear the clicking? It is definitely my headphones. Oh, that's weird. Can you guys hear that? Can you hear the buzz?
Is it your hat being amplified?
Hold on, I'm gonna try something. No. Was that what it sounded like earlier too? Like an old movie reel, yeah.
Is it the fan?
It might be. May have killed everything. Oh, nope, it's gone. Oh, nope, now it's back. Huh. Interesting.
Oh, hat's dead.
I did something to get it away. But is it back now? Because I'm hearing it again. Are you hearing it again?
So like moving this cable.
Yeah, the water is supposed to be there. That's the hot tub. That's why this is considered a hot tub stream. Okay, hold on. I'm going to try some... Did that make the buzz go away while you still hear me? Or, I'm going to go one more. How about now? Can you hear me? I know you can hear me, because I can see the words showing up on the screen. But I'm betting the buzz is gone now. Just the water. That could be bad. That might mean I need a new pair. It isn't bad? Okay. Well, I'm running a weird... kind of a weird setup anyway.
Could be the adapter.
Could be.
I've never seen an adapter like that before.
It's not common. And it only works with like these headphones.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, I'm just gonna leave it. You sure you aren't hearing the crickets? Because there are crickets too. There might be alligators back there, Blake.
Probably.
They have been seen back there before. But there is a wall between us and what's behind us. A screen fence. There is a launch tomorrow. We were actually talking about that. We were joking about, well, not maybe joking. What's the right word? Hypothesizing? Debating? Thinking about? Not really considering, but imagining if we had all the time in the world, how we would go out to Cape tomorrow. We're not doing that. Yes, we were chatting about the launch. And then decided that we paid too much money to go to Epcot tomorrow.
Yeah.
And we'll be able to see it, probably, and hear it, probably.
Yeah, well, it's only like 60 miles of it?
Yeah.
Something like that?
Yeah. As long as it launches, we'll see it. At minimum, we'll see it.
Is it a normal just Falcon 9 launch? I guess I didn't look at it.
Yeah, we didn't look that closely at what it was. But there is something about coming from Minnesota where it's freezing and there's a foot of snow on the ground to coming to a place where I can sit outside at night. That is kind of nice. What rides are at Disney Springs? So Disney Springs is not a park, per se. It is a shopping district area, restaurant area, commercial district. If you've ever been to Disneyland, it's like the area between the two parks. We'll probably go there Thursday morning on this particular trip just to kill some time before our flight. They do have like one or two attractions there. You can like
Oh, it's going to be their 200th launch.
oh, their 200th launch tomorrow even too. Wow.
160 total landings.
Cheppy is in a sweatshirt. It's a little cool. I don't know what it's probably like.
Hey, look.
I'm gonna go 63.
68 degrees?
It's 68?
That's what the phone says.
Nice. I would have guessed 63, but Cheppy's phone doesn't lie, so it must be 68 out here. Which is not cold enough to not wear a t-shirt when you're from Minnesota. I don't know why he's wearing a sweatshirt.
I was, like, just wearing a t-shirt is nice. And I probably should, but I don't know.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Like, every once in a while there's a breeze.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a breeze. And it's sticky. It's nice and
Yeah,
humid out here tonight.
That too.
But there's an airplane with its ground light on. You're actually warmer than us? Wow. Mongoose, what state are you in? Jog my memory. For some reason, I always think you're in California, but you're not.
Must be somewhere near the ocean. Maybe.
No. Of course it's getting colder. I mean, 24 is warm for Minnesota right now. But they're about to get a snowstorm, which... that's no fun. But I'm here, so...
You don't have to worry about it.
Yeah. In fact, I keep hoping one of my schools closes tomorrow. The other one already has, which is awesome for me while I'm on vacation. Oh. No, that's just fine, Mongoose. Oh, wait, I know where you are. I just had to think about college football. Sorry. My brain kicked in. We did not drive through your state though. I know where you are. Yep, sorry. And I wasn't trying to get you doxxed or anything, so my apologies. That's why I left it to state. But I understand completely. And here I am doxing my city, my state. If you try really hard, you could probably figure out where I am based on the noise of the crickets.
The frequency and the which direction the planes are flying overhead.
Yeah, the planes are flying this way, if that helps. Do.
Hey, it's Silverdown.
Hey, Silverdown. How's it going, man? We were talking about you the other day after you left. You were here, and then you left. And there was something we were going to ask you, but Happy New Year, by the way.
I think he triggered his hat.
He did trigger his hat, which my hat's now off, which is sad. There was something else we were going to... Oh, you said hi to him. Was that on the road stream yesterday?
Yeah, I said he had triggered it, and then you said hi, and then I said, oh, that was 2 hours ago.
Oh, and then I said, oh, well, it must have been Silverdown because we never remembered to talk to Silverdown when he actually shows up. Like, that's...
Yeah, I didn't see the message or something.
That's how it goes. There was something else, though, I thought, too. That's okay. Waiting to hear on that place. But I kind of want to grill something. I'm not hungry. I just kind of want to. I don't think I've ever used the grill here. It just feels like something fun. Next time I come, we'll have a grilling stream. Sounds like I'm reading through everybody's Discord messages from earlier today too. Fourth and Tech, you were having quite a conversation.
Oh, he got something, but the picture wasn't loading. But was it the No, that's not what it is. Whatever you get from Empress of Light if you fight it in the daytime.
The wings?
I don't think it's wings.
Or the sword wings? That looks pretty.
Oh, yeah, that's what it is.
Terra Prisma.
Yeah, Terra Prisma. And those are summons.
Oh. Interesting.
Yeah,
Like-
there's Tech.
No, I knew Tech was here early on. I figured he was working on videos and stuff, hanging out in the background, listening to me be boring, because that's one of our tags now.
Boring.
Boring. Ever since the Christmas episode. You ever hate it when you go on vacation and you completely forget to bring one of your battery chargers? That's me. Oh man, really? Hey Ben. Welcome to tonight's boring stream. But I hope you're all doing well. Welcome in, Raiders. We're doing well. Let me catch let me catch all you amazing people up to what we're doing here tonight. It is completely not normal. We just got done driving the 1,500 miles from... What charger did I forget, Alex J? You're interrupting me. No, you just got done driving 1,500 miles from Minnesota to Florida. We are currently doing a hot... It's not a just chatting stream, it's a hot tub stream. See, there's a hot tub. It's right there. And that's all it takes to be a hot tub stream. So, yeah, we're here chatting about Orlando, Florida, and all the fun things in Disney World and what we're going to be doing in the next 2 days. Why we do Disney World in 2 days instead of, 15, I'm not really sure.
Because 3 days was too long.
three days was too long. I don't think that's true. I forgot the charger for the dress and this, Alex Jag, to answer your question. I thought it was in the bin, but apparently not. Yeah, it's a family-friendly live hot tub stream. For those of you who don't know who Ben TV is, by the way, he's another member of Family Friendly Live. He's amazing. Guys, you should go check him out. I'm going to see if I can I do shout-outs from here? Streaming on remote location means I don't have like my what do you call it? The thing. The thing with all the buttons that allows me to do things quickly and easily. Here, I can do that though, right? And Cheppy took care of the other shout out. So we're good. So make sure you're checking out Ben. He's an amazing dude. And all of the members of... Oh man, see now I'm going to embarrass myself again. What is... The Hood, right? The Hoods? Yeah. Yeah, look at he's got a hood. Do you still go by the Hoods? I don't even know. That's been a long time. But Stream Deck. Yeah, I was meaning Stream Deck. I did remember the Steam Deck. We have that. We don't have the Stream Deck. We have the Steam Deck, not the Stream Deck.
Can the Steam Deck be turned into a Stream Deck? Probably.
The Hoods. Yeah, probably. We could do that.
Probably wouldn't even be that hard.
Probably not. Ben, are you a Disney person? Have you been to one or both parks? Or any of the 5 for that matter? Do you enjoy it? Are you weird like me and go way too often? We've never had a conversation about Disney, you and I. I'd be curious about that. I did not bring a capture card, but the Steam Deck has OBS built into it on mine. So I could stream it from there to wherever I'm streaming from. But never been to a park. Love to visit Galaxy's Edge sometime. Nice. It is, especially as a Star Wars fan, yes, you should go. Yeah, the Stream Deck and the Steam Deck are 2 completely different things, Alex Jag. And I own both of them, just so we're clear. In my house.
I could see them be confused.
Yeah, oh yeah.
A black box with a big screen on it.
Yeah, I'm not even... No, Alex Jag has definitely seen the Stream Deck. I was going to say, I'm not sure she's ever seen me use the Stream Deck, but I brought it to Epcot, and she stopped.
Did she get this Stream Deck for you? Or was that the green screen? Because I remember for Christmas you got like...
Oh, that was the green screen. That was the green screen. 5th graders would say, "How have you been?" every day when I walked in. How you been, Ben? That's fun.
Ben.
That's a good way to get your name too. I like that. That's a good story. Manage the stream buttons came out with a thing like a computer. No, I understand. No, it makes sense. But yeah, Galaxy's Edge as a Star Wars fan, and you also have a Star Wars podcast, guys. You should check out Ben's Star Wars podcast too. I haven't mentioned that. The drive is still affecting my brain, and the Pepsi has now run out again, and I really can't have another one. Otherwise, I don't know.
How do the controllers charge? Is there metal contacts on the side?
It's on the inside of the bottom tab. Right. You see that gap right there?
Yeah.
That's where the contacts are.
Oh, on this surface.
Yes. Sorry, he's looking at the Steam Deck controller and adding to my ability to not pay attention to whatever it is I was talking about.
Bunch of them.
I was going to talk about Galaxy's Edge. That's what I was going to do. Galaxy's Edge. Tell you about themed food? Like what's themed food? Like
the Ronto wraps and the blue milk and the green milk.
Oh, Ronto wraps, blue milk, green milk at Star Wars Land. That's food. That's themed food.
Popcorn or something.
Oh yeah, the flavored popcorns. Cheppy's doing a better job at this, and he's been there once, and I've been there like 15 times. Keep going. I'm just gonna be quiet. No.
What else do they have?
Have a good night,
whatever's
Mongoose.
In the cantina, probably.
Yeah, Star Wars does a really good job with theming the food.
The thermal detonators.
Oh yeah, the Pepsi, the Coke. It's Coke. Coke comes in a thermal detonator. At
And you can't bring it to the airport.
Really?
They have signs at the security at the airport, I thought.
Interesting.
Or maybe it was on the cart at Disney. I remember seeing somewhere like you can't take these on the plane.
That's funny. Good to know. Living smack dab in the middle of the country has its downsides. Yeah, I would imagine. You get Six Flags. You get Six Flags. If you live in the northern middle part of the country, you get Valley Fair. But otherwise, you get Six Flags. Maybe a little bit to the right, you get the Dolly Parton Park that we didn't stop at. Dollywood.
I feel like that's south though.
Yeah.
Where was that at? Was that in Tennessee?
Dollywood's in...
Memphis? Nashville?
I'm going to go with Memphis. It was where we maybe saw this. Or, well, we didn't drive through Memphis, right? We drove through Nashville.
Yeah.
There are a lot of states. It's in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. See, Mongoose knows. We saw signs for Dollywood, but we didn't actually drive.
Just like signs for Buc-ee's.
Yeah, just like signs for Buc-ee's. We made the mistake of listening to the signs for Buc-ee's. We didn't make the mistake of listening to the signs for Dollywood. But it is what it is. Knott's Berry Farm. Ooh. Do they even exist anymore? Like, for me, Knott's Berry Farm was Camp Snoopy
Well, they
in
have the big
Mall of
one
America.
in California.
There's still one in California.
Probably the original one.
Have a good night, Mongoose. Enjoy the games. Thanks for hanging for our boring stream. Our just chatting hot tub stream. With poor lighting. I should bring stage lights and store them down here. Yeah.
Just like buy one of the ones from Home Depot, like the work spotlights.
Yeah, works. Just
point it like straight up, and I'm sure it'll
it could work.
bounce everywhere.
We have a good time with it. But
Or mount a spotlight right above there, down on you.
I don't know. I want more lights on the pool in general. Oh. Now this is where you first saw the TI 99. You wanted why was there a? I'm assuming that's a calculator. TI 99. What's the 99? I know what the 92 is. The 93, the 95, the 90. Actually, I think there's a 94 now. That's pretty new. 95, 96, and 98. It's a home computer. Now I gotta look it up.
I just did.
I can't see anything on your phone because
Yeah.
it blocks everything. Oh, that's nifty. What was that doing at a theme park?
Like a showcase of it, maybe?
And now I want to know if Tech has one. See, I recognize the TI 92. That's a fun calculator.
Has a keyboard? Wait, what?
Yeah, it has a keyboard. That's a legit graphing calculator. You have several. Oh. Does it play Doom? No. It's too old. Probably. They were new at the time. Good to know. You're an 84 man yourself? Ben, you can't be that young. Really? Were 84s in existence when you... Oh, man.
There's people still using 83.
Yeah, I mean, all the TIs pretty much. How can you be an 84 per? Oh man, that I am so old. Because the 82, like the 82 went into extinction, like right before I started needing a graphing calculator in middle school. It was replaced by the 83. Maybe a year or two later, the 83 Plus came out, and then the 83 Silver Edition, and then
Is that the clear one?
kind of it had like a clear case and like an extra 2 megs of flash or something. Speech synthesizer, nice. Oh my gosh, something to integrate with Stream Tech. Make it talk to us. But the 84 charges with like a USB port and everything, right? That had a micro USB instead of the little headphone jack at the bottom.
It had both.
It had both.
But it wasn't rechargeable. I think it just used AA batteries still.
Yeah, it has 4. No, well,
That's the one I have at home.
okay. Yeah, I feel like the newer ones maybe have lithium now and charge over USB, but I could be wrong.
When I was using one, there was color ones too that started, and they were a lot thinner, and they had like a dock that they would charge in.
TI makes color graphing calculators now?
Yeah.
I mean, Casio was making them in the 90s, but nobody cared because it wasn't a TI. That, oh.
That
Yeah,
was-
I'm not the oldest member. I'm not the oldest member of FFL, but I'm close. I act like I'm younger, but I'm close to being the oldest. As scary as that is. I'm going to vote Ben for wisest member of Family Friendly Live, though. I don't know why. It's crazy to think about, though. Did anything ever replace the TI-92, though? Like that beast of a calculator? That'd be.
Keyboard one? I don't think I ever saw that one.
You never saw the 92 when you were around? Interesting. But yeah, and then 85 preceded the 86. Oh, and then there was the 89. The 89 came out right near, and the 89 had the brains of the 92. And the TI-89, that calculator's the jam, man. That thing can integrate with units. And saved my rear end on at least one college final. Oh, man.
Did you have like unit versions and stuff like that too?
I went into a physics class, and this was a tough physics class. In fact, it was so tough that passing, they graded on a curve, but passing at the end of the semester was 40%. Like you would get a C if you had 40% or better. Which I didn't get that low, I didn't get that close to failing, but I went into the final and I completely failed to study for this thing. And I knew how to do stuff. I completely missed what they were going to expect from us on the final, and it was like 20 problems of unit conversion stuff, but it wasn't about the unit conversion so much as it was knowing the formula to convert from the units. So the problem would be like, you have this many joules of energy flowing through a wire, like XY, I don't know, and then how many watt hours or something resulted in this, and I couldn't remember, and I didn't have any of the formulas with me, and we were even allowed like a cheat sheet or whatever. I should have had prepared a cheat sheet for it, and I ended up. I'm hoping the other one closes too, but I know that the one that starts with a W is LXJIG. I'm waiting for the L one to close, but the what I kept doing is, you could have the TI-89 solve an equation for you, and I would put a 1 in for the values, and would keep tweaking the units until it gave me the units I wanted for the answer. And then when it would give me that, it would also give me the factor that made the formula possible, because if you put one in,
Solve it.
yeah, if you put one into everything, you end up getting values back that make sense. And so I'd get the formula, and once I'd get the formula from the calculator, then I'd go back and actually solve the problem, which was because they wouldn't let you like take notes on the calculator, but you could use whatever calculator you wanted, anything like that. But the fact that it could do unit conversions like built in was just insane.
Did they know?
They didn't.
Oh, okay.
They didn't check anything. Honor system type stuff. But yeah, 89 is a beautiful calculator. Anybody, if you're looking for a graphing calculator, 89. that's the jam. I assume, Tech, you mean the 89 was the last one that could do unit conversions? The 92 was, you wrote programs that would print the work to write down for the homework. I did that too. And in fact, one of the other things I remember doing, and to this day I loved this teacher for it. It was a chemistry class, and we were learning about electron shells and electron shell notation. So if you know what I'm talking about, like for example 2s2 2p6 would be the shorthand version of the electron shell for neon. Don't ask.
6? Yeah.
2s2 2p6, yeah. You want the
Oh,
full
that
version?
one-
1s2
Yeah.
2s2 2p6. Why I know this stuff, I have no idea.
Was
Actually,
it on the license plate?
that's part of it too. That one in particular. But I wasted like an entire lunch period and like afternoon on the bus and evening programming in every atomic number and its shell configuration, not manually. Like I used a formula to figure out, the exchange from the ID to the shell, but the element ID to the shell, and then I coded in the exceptions where there were weird shell things for an electron falling inward or something like that. And I showed up the next day and we had homework or whatever, and I went and asked the teacher, am I allowed to use this on the test and all this? Because I don't want to get caught for cheating, right? I wrote this program to make it really easy for me to write the notation for these things. And the professor's like, well, let me ask you a question. Did you write the program or did you download it? And I said I wrote it. And he's like, okay, so what's the electron shell configuration for whatever? And I spewed it out, and he goes, how did you know that? And I go, oh, I programmed it. And he's like, you can use it. So,
You don't even need it.
yeah, I don't need the program anymore. But it was one of these things where, because I had written it, he was willing to let me use it. So I ended up using it to check all my work, but I really didn't need it at that point, because it was all embedded in my head after writing the code for it. So, which is why it still sticks in my head in terms of the way the electron shell stuff works. I don't know if I know all the exceptions anymore, but I can probably I don't think there are any exceptions in the first 16. I can definitely get through those. Because it'd go 2s2, 2p6, and then you get to 3s1, 3s2. And then
Or a D in there at some point.
yeah, you'll get through a P shell, and then you'll get back. I think there's one more P shell and then a D shell possibly right after that. It's been a while. Have to think about it. What class? Chemistry, Breach. Don't worry, I tuned out too.
I remember I had written programs in my calculator, and then for some test or something, I think the teacher made us like clear the flag.
Oh, that's just cruel.
And that was pretty sad. Like I lost it. Like I can't save it anywhere.
There was,
gone.
there was some point, at the high school you guys never did electron shell configurations in chemistry? Is that not chemistry? It's got to be chemistry.
Or physical science.
That'd be weird to be in physical science, though, because you don't talk about, like, aren't things like covalent bonds and all that part of chemistry?
Probably.
Yeah, that's definitely chem. Maybe not like advanced chem. I don't know.
No, I don't think it was advanced.
No.
That's pretty basic.
Yeah, that's early. That's early chem stuff. Because that's how, like, isn't the...
It's like the beginning.
Yeah, but, like, don't you learn shell configurations because shell configurations determine how they bond in the first place?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not crazy. Hey, Cassandra, hope you're doing well. But, yeah, I haven't used my chemistry stuff in 30 years. No, that's not right. 20. Not quite that old yet. But how you doing, Cassandra? Welcome to our hot tub stream. The water shut off again. I don't know why it's like on
Just 9 to 10?
Maybe. I
Because
don't
it's
know.
been dripping like that for a while.
Yeah. Under a bad storm as usual. Do we? I mean, it was just fog that we didn't. Yeah. We didn't.
Weather storm?
Yeah. Somehow we missed all the bad weather. We timed it really well though. It just sprinkled this morning on our way as we were going through Chattanooga. Which I find it really interesting that there's an interstate that goes into one state, into the other, and then back into the other.
Oh, there are interstates that don't go in between states.
That doesn't surprise me. Like they're too short.
Yeah.
That's a little weird, but
Like it's just in one state, I think. I don't remember. Which.
well, and all the bypasses probably meet that qualification.
Yes.
Like our 694s,
But
our
I think it
494s.
was like, I don't remember.
We had a lot of conversations about highway numbering on the way down here. Like,
You gotta watch that video.
Yeah.
I'll find it.
yeah, there's some good YouTube videos out there on highway numbering that you can pick up. Oh, and for those of you that are really interested, I finally got Cheppy to watch Harry Potter. He's now through 1 and 2. We should have got through all 8, but
CGP Grey.
oh, I've watched CGP.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good stuff. But so Cheppy now knows everything that happens up through the Chamber of Secrets. And I'm only spoiling about every 5 minutes of it for him. I like to say this is a key plot point, whether it is or not.
A frog.
Yeah, a frog has appeared on the screen. This is a key plot point. But what are your thoughts, Chep?
That's pretty good. I like all the effects and stuff that happen.
Ben, I'm just surprised he's made it this far without seeing any of them. This is
I've
like,
seen two of the Fantastic Beasts.
yeah, it's like, for me, anytime somebody says they haven't seen Star Wars or haven't seen Lord of the Rings or haven't seen Harry Potter, I don't understand it. Like, it's so integral to everything. It's just part of culture. Exactly. And it's worse than that. What Fantastic Beasts have you seen?
The first and the third.
So he's missed
Haven't
the
even
middle
seen the
one.
second.
I'm like, do you understand who Dumbledore even is? Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Ben. Ben's with me on this. We watch similar movies.
Well, like, we were supposed to... Me and some friends were going to go to a movie theater, but someone showed up late. So
Oh.
we went to see this one instead, which was starting, and we were all like, we haven't seen the other ones.
There are 3 Fantastic Beasts. Third, I would agree, Ben. Although, I would agree. The third one is the best one. But I think there's something about the first one that makes it special. Going back to Weasel, what did I do, Cassandra?
Too boring.
Too boring? Okay, sorry.
Understandable.
It's understandable, yeah. Weasel's more interesting. And he's got Pokemon, so I can't blame you. I'll probably head there in like, I don't know. What time is it? Is it 10:30?
10:38.
It's late.
Doesn't seem like it's that. Seems like it's 9:38.
But I'm trying to like point out to Cheppy things in the movie without pointing out things in the movie to him. He's very confused as to why I'm making him watch the Warner Brothers logo at the start of the movies. But I'm insisting that he pays attention to the Warner Brothers logo at the start of the movies. Trying to think, what else have I been like pointing out that has no meaning to you at this point? But
You were
like,
asking about the car windows.
oh, that was me though. That wasn't.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to see if they had a flaw in the movie, and they didn't. It made me sad. I want to know if the windows on the car that hits the Whomping Willow get broken by the Whomping
Not
Willow.
all of them get fully broken.
Yeah, and then reappear later on in the movie when they're in the forest. I was just kind of curious if the car magically repaired itself between scenes. And Cheppy has confirmed that it wasn't. And here's the thing. I never would have really paid attention to that, except for I wasn't watching the movie, I was listening to the movie. And the number of glass break sound effects while the Whomping Willow is breaking the car is completely disproportionate, apparently, to how much glass actually breaks in the car. Because I'm pretty sure 18 windows got broken in that sequence of events.
It's the door, the window shatters.
Exactly.
It's the other door.
And again, it's just Foley artist. Like when you're not, when you watch a movie, you don't always pay attention to the fact that the sound effect has absolutely nothing to do with what's going on. It's like perfectly good Foley artistry type stuff, and
You don't even notice it's there, which is good.
Yep. But when you're only listening to the movie and the Whomping Willow is constantly generating glass break sounds, it's intriguing. So yeah, it was just interesting. Little things you pick up on when you can't see what you're watching. It was a good time though. I'm trying to think though. There was at least one other thing that I was kind of drawing attention to. I just don't know what it was.
There's the seasons, like Christmas time. And
Yeah.
I don't think there's a Halloween in the second one.
It might have been when Creevy turned into a statue. Maybe.
See, I don't even know who that is.
The little boy taking photos,
Oh.
Colin Creevy. Harry Potter lore. Fun stuff.
And then there was the Mandrakes? Is that what it was? The sound effects you were talking about?
Oh yeah, the
They
sound.
did
Mandrakes.
sound like-
Yeah, it sounded like somebody playing with a balloon. And I didn't realize that until I was just listening to them. Like, they all sound like a really bad balloon. Uh-oh. Are we breaking up? The sound looks okay. Based on the captions. But
See, sound's most important.
sound is most important. I agree. Well, everybody, I will say this if Ben's still lurking. Thank you again for the raid. If you do go to Galaxy's Edge, you need to build your own lightsaber while you're there. Just remember that. If you ever end up at Galaxy's Edge, take the time, go build your lightsaber.
And stay in the Galactic Star Cruiser.
No, I'm not gonna tell him that he has to spend $5,000 to go stay at the Galactic Star Cruiser. That's a whole different.
But if he has a Star Wars podcast, then it's a business expense, so that they can talk about it on the podcast.
Okay, hire Cheppy as your tax accountant and write off the Star Cruiser for your podcast. That's a genius play. So it is what it is. We're gonna raid good old Ninja Weasel Plays because I assume he's live and he's a pretty family friendly guy. Not a member of Family Friendly Live, but a cool dude nonetheless. They filtered you out with the channel thing there. We'll be back.
Sometime
Wait,
tomorrow.
yeah. We have no idea what time we're streaming tomorrow,
In between the parks? Because the...
or after the parks, or
Yeah, whatever.
I don't know. We'll stream something. It won't be Phantasmic probably. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But appreciate y'all coming out and keeping our streak alive. 1021. Oh, I haven't done Captain's
You gotta
Log yet.
hurry up. How much time do you have left?
Oh, well, the recording will keep going.
Oh, that's true.
Captain's log, January 2nd, 2023. I'm JJDB210, and today I spent another 800 miles in a car with Cheppy. We went to Buc-ee's. We tried a different pretzel. It wasn't as good as Dot's, so we're not going to mention it by name. We forgot a battery charger, but that's just fine. We drank a lot of Pepsi. We ate pizza. We got a raid from Ben Ben. We drove. We made it to Orlando, Florida. And we streamed yet again. There's today's update. Captain out. Stay healthy, you guys. Stay safe. And until next trip.
See ya!